The grueling search for victims continues in Maui, why a top official quit and when a replacement will be named. Plus, it's the last day to donate to our school supply drive, how you can help. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Today is the last day that you can donate to our back-to-school supply drive in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. Will you help us stuff the bus? News 3's Braden Ross is live from one of the drop-off locations in Haledale. Braden?
Yeah, Mark, I'm here with the president and CEO of the Boys and Girls Club, Michael Johnson. Michael, how are you feeling on the last day today of this week long of giving?
I feel really good about it. I mean, we got half the bus packed. We have people bringing book bags and the school supplies to Walgreens and to local banks and all of our partners. So it feels really, really good.
Can you talk about what this means for the kids?
You know, it means a lot, right? You know, it costs the average family about $900 to buy school supplies. And so for us to leverage our donors and our neighbors to help families in need is important for our kids in this community.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Michael.
No, thank you all.
Let's take a look on the bus, see how much we have here. Michael was telling me it's about half full at this point, so you can see just how much. I mean, we're really working on stuffing this bus, right? So have backpacks here, pencils, walking down, we got binders, all different kinds of school supplies that you're going to be using or that your kids are going to be using. And like Michael said, it's really expensive to buy this stuff. So great that we're able to donate some of this stuff. You can still donate throughout the day until 6:30. You can donate here at Metcalf's or the other Metcalf's location, at any participating Walgreens, and you can drop stuff off at our station, News 3 Now. You can also donate online at channel3000.com, so you still have plenty of opportunities to help us stuff this bus, help us get kids ready for school this year.
Yeah, let's stuff that bus. It's half full, so almost there. Braden, thank you. Again, you can drop off supplies at our studio here on Raymond Road or any Metcalf's or Walgreens location. You can find a link to the Boys and Girls Club Back to School wish list on Amazon through this story on channel3000.com/back-to-school. Air quality issues across Wisconsin today. Let's head out to the weather patio. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka has a look at our first warm forecast. Kelly?
Yeah, really nice Friday afternoon. Probably woke up this morning, definitely felt like autumn with temperatures in the 40s and low 50s. And we do have clear skies now. A little bit of haze from some of the smoke from the wildfires. This is our sky cam from Queen Bee Radio in Platteville there. Just a few cumulus clouds popping up here at the noon hour, and that's about all we can expect for the noon hour. Otherwise, we are looking at our visible cloud track. There have been a few mid-level clouds. You can see them streaming southeastward across mainly eastern parts of the state. And then also you see that milkish white. That is actually the smoke that is blowing on in from Canada, those wildfires. And we are looking at that air quality advisory. This is in effect until 6 o'clock Monday, so we will have to deal with this throughout the weekend. Now, it's not going to be nearly as bad as what we saw in June and early July. But still, if you are sensitive to any kind of air quality issues, you might want to limit your time outdoors. That'll continue right through tomorrow and Sunday. All right, that haziness will continue with the air quality advisory due to that smoke right through the weekend. Highs around Sunday by 90 by Sunday. So yeah, it's really going to be heating up. Maybe the last taste of summer going into next week, and really no rain. So good thing we did get that rain earlier this week. Temperatures today in the upper 70s with that hazy sunshine, just a few cumulus clouds here and there. Otherwise, we're looking at a nice, beautiful afternoon. Temperatures in the upper 70s. So we've got the heat coming our way this weekend and next week. But what about September? We'll take a look coming up.
Yeah, it's getting to be that time already.
Almost autumn.
Yeah, thanks, Kelly. Well, new at noon, the Dane County Sheriff's Office is looking for a man who's declared AWOL from the jail diversion program. Officials say 43-year-old Robert Kubley did not show up for a meeting with the jail diversion staff Wednesday morning. Deputies then received an alert that he had cut off his GPS monitoring bracelet. Kubley was serving a sentence for retail theft and narcotics charges. Anyone with information is asked to call the Dane County Communications Center. The number is there on your screen. A reminder, the annual Drive Sober or Get Pull Over campaign begins today. Now through Labor Day, officers across Wisconsin will work together to remove impaired drivers and ensure safety on the roads. Last year, Wisconsin saw around 8,000 drug and alcohol-related crashes and more than 200 deaths. Officers are reminding people to have a designated driver and report suspicious driving behavior. The heavily criticized head of the Maui Emergency Management Agency has resigned. His exit comes just a day after he defended the decision not to activate warning sirens as wildfires swept toward the town of Lahaina last week. Danya Backus has the latest from Maui.
With crews in Lahaina only at the beginning of the long road ahead of them, residents consider what's next.
A lot of us haven't even had time to grieve. I mean, we just slowly getting out of the survivor mode.
New aerial footage shows the widespread destruction caused by the deadliest U.S. wildfire in over a century. On the ground, rescue teams are still searching for hundreds of victims, many believed to be children.
A lot of the remains that we're finding are almost unrecognizable. A lot of people got caught in traffic jams, in their cars.
Maui's mayor says he will soon announce a new head of the Emergency Management Agency after the former chief resigned abruptly Thursday. Herman Andaya cited health reasons for stepping down a day after he rejected criticism for not activating warning sirens as the wildfire swept into Lahaina.
Do you regret not sounding the sirens?
I do not.
19-year-old Noah Tompkinson jumped in the ocean along with his mother and younger brother to survive the flames.
I'm just thinking about, all the people's homes and all the people, all the pets, that had nowhere to go.
His family's home is one of the thousands destroyed. He says he can't stress enough how much help the island needs. Danya Backus, CBS News, Maui.
And according to the Maui Police Department, a little more than half of the disaster area has been searched so far. Donations are pouring into Maui to help the thousands of people left homeless from wildfires. Besides basic needs, legitimate organizations are also asking for money, but so are criminals posing as charities. Colleen Tressler with the Federal Trade Commission says scam artists may contact you about donations through phone calls, email, and social media, but there are some red flags that you can watch for.
These scammers very often create a sense of urgency, and you're really not thinking as clearly as you would normally. Some of these scammers use very similar sounding names to organizations, charities that we all know.
Another red flag, criminals often ask for payment with cash, gift card, wire, or cryptocurrency. You should only donate to charities you trust. You can even verify the legitimacy of a nonprofit through its like Charity Watch or sites like Charity Watch, Charity Navigator, and others. The maker of Beanie Babies says it's releasing a new limited edition bear to help with wildfire survivors in Hawaii. It's named Aloha, and it's gold with a rainbow ribbon and the words Maui Strong on its chest. Ty Warner says all profits from its sale will go to the American Red Cross. Beanie Babies come with birth dates and poems. Aloha's birthday is August 8th, the day wildfires took off in Maui. Its poem says, quote, helping each other all day long, we forever will stay Maui strong. If you'd like to help people affected by the fires, get in touch with the Red Cross. You can donate by phone by calling 1-800-HELP-NOW or the number on your screen. For more ways to donate, look for this story on channel3000.com. According to a new court filing, the Justice Department is seeking 3-decade prison sentences for the leaders of the Proud Boys. The 4 were convicted back in May of seditious conspiracy for plotting and leading the crowd at the Capitol riot. Prosecutors say the men were, quote, at the vanguard of political violence in this country for years, and on January 6th sought to change the course of American history. As many enter the last few weeks of the social summer season, it's clear one thing didn't take a break: COVID. And with fall fast approaching, many are wondering if and when they should get their booster shots. Health officials say the next generation of boosters will target more recent coronavirus variants, which is especially important for people over 60 and those with chronic illness. The CDC says those boosters won't be available until early fall, which is at the same time people should get their annual flu shots. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Gas prices are climbing up again, and Costco is recalling around 350,000 UB Lab power banks. That's coming up in the Money Watch report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
There's nothing better than a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhafels. The new Tempur-Pedic Breeze is made with a one-of-a-kind cooling technology that feels up to 10 degrees cooler, allowing for a better night's sleep. Queen Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattresses are just $83 per month when you use Steinhafels 72-month financing. Plus, get $300 in Steinhafels cash. Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com, your sleep solution destination. Relax, it's Steinhoffels.
Mark, a little help here?
Oh, keep it down. The noise is making them angry.
Whoa. Hey, I'm not a beekeeper, but I can replace these windows fast.
Let Feldco be the experts in your home renewal. Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free. Plus, no interest for 1 year. And we'll get it done Feldco fast.
Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Surgenian's 93-year history means you pay $93 for installation no matter how many rooms you carpet. Get carpet and pad in your old carpet removed and recycled. Our competitors can't match it. Ask about 18-month financing. Local, sustainable Surgenians.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Want it? Here's the number.
Call 833-784-4999 to get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation.
Which helps me run all of this easily. Kids checkups, scheduled. Work, bust. Treat dispenser, treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer. Work.
Switch to Spectrum One. 300 megabit internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security.
Spectrum One gets it done.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-784-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a store today.
At Lawton Cates, your life counts is more than just a slogan. It's providing guidance after a serious accident. From the first phone call, we're by your side, helping with the important decisions. Not just for your medical care, but for your family's peace of mind. The Lawton Cates team combines experience and genuine compassion because we know how much is at stake. And we're dedicated to ensuring you can heal and move forward. At Lawton Cates, your life counts. Call today for a free consultation.
Long-term mortgage rates jumped this week to over 7% and are now at the highest level in 21 years. That's according to Freddie Mac. It's bad news for home buyers already facing high prices and a shortage of available properties. Gas prices are also climbing again. AAA says a gallon of regular is averaging $3.87, up a nickel from last week and more than 30 cents higher than a month ago. AAA says prices at the pump are being driven up by the threat of hurricanes and severe heat. And Costco is recalling around 350,000 UBioLabs power banks over concerns they could overheat and cause a fire. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, there have been 3 reports of fire, including one on a commercial flight that resulted in smoke inhalation. One passenger also reported minor burns. Recalled products can be returned to Costco for a refund. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
Checking Wall Street at the noon hour, the Dow Industrial's up 66 points. The NASDAQ, though, down 25. The S&P 500 off a little over 3. Our call for action volunteers are in the building, taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Volunteers are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so you can call for action right now at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. Today's egg prices are next, along with Kelly's weekend forecast. And then today on Live Before, CBS travel correspondent Wendy Gillette tells us about hotels now catering to canines.
Want a tighter, flatter tummy and the hottest deal of the year? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
After my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me self-conscious.
Emotionally, it was really sad. Feeling good up here, but you look down and you don't.
After having my babies, it went in different direction. From here, it went to here, and I just couldn't get rid of that.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
I got the tummy tuck results without the tummy tuck downtime.
And I finally got the flat stomach I wanted.
I'm able to get back in my size 8 jeans. I feel sexy. I feel confident.
But it feels good to feel good and look good.
Schedule your free no-obligation consultation now and find out how to get your dream body on your budget with our best offer of the year. Call or go to sonobello.com and get exclusive access to our employee-only pricing.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Why did you switch? With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile? It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
Switch to Spectrum One and get internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile. Call 1-833-685-4999.
Here's your parachute. Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Talk to myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
This sounds like love and basketball. We get that a lot. Russell Westbrook always shoots to score points with his wife. When was the last time you felt butterflies?
When I woke up this morning.
Y'all are really amazing.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
News 3 Now brings you team coverage of the first Republican presidential debate.
We'll have live reports from Milwaukee and full debate analysis.
Campaign 2024 GOP presidential debate coverage. Wednesday on your local election headquarters. News 3 Now. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
And Pam Yankee's out of the radio barn today, so here are your egg numbers. Hurricane Hillary is threatening parts of California and Arizona. The tropical cyclone has now reached Category 4 status. The center of the hurricane is expected to approach Mexico's Baja Peninsula this weekend, bringing severe weather to the southwest. If Hillary does make landfall on U.S. soil as a tropical storm, it would make the first time that's happened in this part of the country in nearly 84 years.
We'll be in the lowest level of activation, ready. But as it escalates, we'll start bringing in the other individuals to staff the EOC.
The most recent forecast has Hillary staying as a tropical storm as it reaches Nevada, which is something that has never happened before. Thousands of people are rushing to escape a wildfire near the capital of Canada's Northwest Territories. The fire is threatening the city of Yellowknife, and officials have ordered all residents out by this afternoon. There's only one highway leading out of town, and residents without cars waited in long lines to register for emergency flights.
We've never, ever seen a wildfire season like this.
Nobody envisioned an event of this scale. And it was just, and it's still really stressful. There's a lot of people left in Yellowknife that are freaking out.
The Yellowknife fire is just one of 1,100 burning across Canada, including this blaze on the outskirts of Kelowna, a city not far from the U.S. border. The fires have contributed to hazardous air quality in parts of the U.S., including Wisconsin. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the weather patio with more on the air quality issues here.
Yeah, it's been a crazy wildfire season up in Canada, and now it's starting to reach into the northwestern part of the United States as well. And yeah, we're feeling the effects of it. We have the air quality advisory right through the weekend. This includes Wisconsin, parts of Minnesota seeing that as well. We've got the northerly flow aloft, and that's what's bringing in some of that smoke from the wildfires. That's just going to stir around over the next couple of days right through the weekend. You can actually see the smoke if you look really hard. That light, it almost looks milkish white on the visible cloud track. That's what's producing or bringing in some of that smoke. And you can see when you look up in the sky, you can see it looks a little bit milkish white as opposed to real bright blue. Then we got the heat. Really going to be building across much of the nation's midsection, and it's going to be moving into the Badger State. Right now it's nice out, but that will definitely change for the weekend as this heat dome just continues to expand northward almost all the way to the Canadian border throughout the weekend into early parts of next week. And we have all the heat advisories across parts of the southern tier of the United States. Have been dealing with it all summer long with excessive heat warnings and heat advisories now expected all the way across the plains. We'll see our temperatures up in the lower 90s. We've only had a handful of them so far this summer, but it looks like we're going to add to those totals. Temperatures near 90 on Sunday, making a brief break on Monday, but then we're right back at it for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. Well, it's going to be great football weather tonight. If you are going to be headed out to one of the football games, hard to believe we're already talking about Friday night lights, but the temperatures are going to be very comfortable. Here at DeForest at Wanakee, temperatures cooling into the upper 60s, so you might need a light jacket as that sun goes down. Once again, you see a little bit of that haze on the horizon on our sky cam here at the station. 78 expected today, so very pleasant afternoon. And overnight lows tonight won't be as chilly as what we saw last night, dropping down to about 60. We do have a lot lighter winds than we had to deal with the last couple of days. We have that air quality advisory through Monday morning. And then, as mentioned, we're going to be heating up to near 90 by Sunday. Well, what about September? Well, it looks like the temperatures have equal chances of being at normal or above or below. Well, it looks a little better that they'll see more heat across the plains and, unfortunately, the southern tier of the United States. Unfortunately, the rain does not look great. We don't have great chances of seeing a lot of rain across much of the Great Lakes states. So, unfortunately, our ongoing drought will continue, it looks like, for the month of September. Temperatures right now are in the lower 70s, so very comfortable here at the noon hour. 71 in Madison, 75 already in the Dells. Janesville at 73. As we go across Dane County, everybody's sitting in the low 70s. It's as warm as 74 right now in Middleton. Oregon sitting at 71 degrees. So a nice noon hour out here. We'll see hazy sunshine, a few cumulus clouds here and there, a few mid-level clouds, but all in all, really nice afternoon. But as we go into the evening, it's going to drop pretty quickly, those temperatures dropping through the 70s into the 60s after dark. So our first warn forecast, 78 today, a little hazy out here, and that haze will continue throughout the weekend. You're going to notice a breeze tomorrow. It's coming in out of the south, so that south wind will bring in the heat, and also the humidity will start to creep up going throughout the weekend. Temperatures approaching 90 by Sunday. Once again, a brief break on Monday, but then we're right back in those low 90s, and the heat index is going to become a factor. We're talking about mid to upper 90s, it looks like, not only on Sunday, but it looks like by the middle part of next week. And one thing you don't see in that 10-day forecast is any chance of rain right through next weekend.
Boy, August hanging on.
Yeah, August, you know, just a couple more weeks, and it's hard to believe we're almost into September.
Yeah, it's going out with a bang. All right. Thank you, Kelly. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, it's all about apples with Howard, who's in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Do you know apples aid in our digestion? We're taking on America's first orbit around the moon and are a favorite of all ages. Wait till you see what we do with them next.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Does our foam insulation work? Listen to this.
Power in the neighborhood was out for 2 days in 95-degree weather. My thermostat only went up 3 degrees, and that's even with letting the dog in and out. It was very comfortable here.
And her savings were more than the insulation costs.
If you want to save money on your power bills, get USA Insulation. It makes a huge difference.
USA Insulation. Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
My favorite thing about the Power Swabs is that I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I felt like I can immediately see the results, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely starting to see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution.
Well, they're whiter, they're brighter, and I feel better about my smile. And it was so easy to do.
One friend was like, your teeth look like really white. Did you do anything to it? And I was like, I did. I did Power Swabs.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 50% off and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
The dish we're making today was taken on an orbit around the moon, aids in our digestion, and is a favorite of all ages. So let me show you how to whip up an easy homemade applesauce that you can enjoy without ever leaving the atmosphere. We start by peeling, coring, and chunking up about 8 apples. As far as the kind of apples to use, I suggest picking up an assortment. That way, your applesauce will have a great depth of flavor. These go into a pot over medium heat, along with some apple juice or cider, a bitter brown sugar, and a stick of cinnamon. After it comes to a boil, lower the heat, cover it, and let it simmer. Make sure you stir it occasionally so everything cooks evenly. As for how long to cook it, well, that depends on how chunky or smooth you like it. Personally, I love chunky applesauce. Once it's done, you can use your homemade applesauce to dress up everything from pork chops to potato pancakes. Or you can eat it as is, which is my favorite. To get this budget-friendly recipe, all you have to do is check out our website and look for Chunky Cinnamon Applesauce. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a cinnamon-kissed way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, here's Kelly now. One final look at the weather.
Yeah, we've been talking about the smoke, the air quality issues. We kind of got a break over the last month, but it's returned now, and you can see on our future track, the smoke is thickest across the Badger State and eastern parts of Minnesota into Lake Michigan. A really nice noon hour across the Wisconsin. Temperatures in the low to mid-70s area wide. Do have some hazy sunshine, a few clouds here and there with light winds. It's not going to be as breezy as it's been. Partly sunny sky this afternoon, a little bit of haze. Temperatures topping out in the upper 70s, a light west wind. And tonight, if you are going to any one of those football games, you might need a light jacket after dark. Those temperatures will drop into the 60s after 9 o'clock. So hazy sunshine today, our first warm forecast, 78. Then the heat cranks up this weekend. 86 tomorrow, kind of that transition. You'll notice a breeze out of the south bringing in that humidity as well. 90 on Sunday, a little bit of a break on Monday. But then the heat returns. Lower 90s and that heat index in the mid to upper 90s by Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Remember today for next week.
Yeah, exactly. For next week's going to be a whole different story.
All right, that's our time for now. We'll see you back here at 4.